day number 3, and in the last episode I talked about how I'm basically taking the ideas of the City Tour project and actually building my own project out of it. And so what basically happened is that I've been able to do something with React. I've gotten some information stuff, I've got a nav bar, I've got some other stuff, I've got some click functionality, I've got some stuff implemented. And basically since yesterday, what I've learned is that I've gotten a better understanding of state and props in React. I've gotten a better understanding that state is something that every component has. I think that's how it works. And then properties, you can give each component a property, and then the property can be accessed from. You can basically put the property in another file, and then basically whatever the property name is, you can go back to that file and then basically use the properties. And I found that that's actually really useful. And I'll talk more about, I'll show you guys what my project is and how that's going along. So this is basically my project. I've got this right here. So this is basically, okay, so I'll first show you guys the City Tours project one more time. So this was basically the project that I learned to code in the tutorial. He basically, Coding Addict basically showed how to implement something like this, where there's some click functionality and all that stuff. But this navigation actually doesn't work. It just loads the same page again. And then if we go down to here, here's what I've got. So I basically put down a component for the nav bar. The nav right here. Now this nav bar, I tried to actually build it on my own with Flexbox, but I couldn't actually build it. So then I ended up just pulling one from a tutorial. I tried to work with that. I spent 2 hours trying to figure out how to make that work, but I just couldn't make it work for some reason. So I just left it as it is, and I just got the nav bar from there, and it doesn't work either. It's just there. And then over here I put another component for the header. So this is basically the search component. So it's basically supposed to act like a filterable list, but the list actually is not currently working right now, right? And this right here is basically it's supposed to take the idea of this, because this is just like this, and it has the same kind of concepts behind it, where there's multiple cars, and then you click them, and then you can see text. So over here it's the same idea. So if you click it, it shows you text, and then you click it back, it goes away. And that's basically some of the functionalities I've got so far. So now what I'm doing is, now that I've got some of those components, I'm getting actually a better understanding of how React's props, states, and how all that stuff is working together, because I'm starting to realize the flow of the files, right? I'm getting a better understanding of, okay, so components can be rendered in the main file, which is app.js, and then inside it you can put each component, and you can build the components out separately, and you can just load in the components. So now once you run app.js, it'll actually have all those other components, so it'll just actually render with it, and that basically works a lot better. And I'm basically learning the React a lot better. I'm getting a better understanding by taking some of those concepts from the project and then building my own thing out of it. And what I want to do is I want to add more functionality to it. I want to add a filterable list. I want to add making things more dynamic, maybe adding some more stuff, and I'm just trying to make it more complicated. Maybe add a sliding image carousel so you can click it and then it actually loads up different listings. So I'm trying to see how to do all that stuff. I tried to implement. I watched a tutorial on getting a filterable list, but I couldn't implement it into my React application. But I'm still working on it. I think this is just kind of the version 2, I guess you can say. I want to add lots of more complicated stuff. I want to add lots of more unique things to it. I want to make it better, bigger, and just kind of see how it goes. Thanks very much.